Hey, this is Okay. I am today coloring and inking Wendy Wonka Chapter 2, Issue 1. I've chosen this little panel because these are the characters that are coming into the story. We've got some past victims coming into the story again, making cameos and actually having some major roles. So there's a good variety of new characters and old characters, especially in Issue 1. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and ink, but these are the characters. Actually, I'm missing two. I'm going to have to put two more characters in here. Haley and Brittany are missing. This right here is Beverly. This is Gary. This is Zoe. This is Fran. Whoops. Bodie. And what's her name? I forgot. But Adeline or Ada. And she has some kind of Brittany name, I guess. But these are all the characters. Two guys and the rest are girls. Some are a little older, some are a little younger. But let's go ahead and ink this. Get going on inking. I have finished all the inking, so this little part... Actually, I still have one more panel to ink, so I'm not correct in saying I've finished inking, but I will be super close to finishing inking after this. And it's weird to go from coloring to inking. I usually like to do all my inking at once. Been listening to music, and I don't know if you've heard of Bad Baby. Bad Baby is a female rapper, girl rapper who you might know her by the phrase "Cash Me Outside." It's a phrase I used in Blue Planet because I think that phrase and the whole meme is hilarious. And today, as I was watching YouTube videos, listening to music, oh, you know what? I gotta switch this. Today, as I was listening to music on there, Bad Baby came on, and I had no idea that the Cash Me Outside girl is a rapper now. And I think the way she spells her name is funny because it's like the most messed up version of spelling that you can imagine for Bad Baby. Like, imagine how bad you can spell Bad Baby, and she's done it. So Bad Baby is out there, and she's not a bad rapper. She's good at her diction. She can get like 16th notes out real quick, and you don't know what the fuck she's saying, but she's just so fast. And the songs are okay. They're not great, but they're okay. I don't know. You might disagree with me, but they're not songs I want to listen to. But I'm not going to kill myself if I hear them. But anyways, you should look up Bad Baby, spelled BHADBHADIE. Oh no, baby. So it's BHABIE. It's just the weirdest spelling. And yeah, the Cash Me Outside girl is a rapper, and she has a talking part in the video with David Spade. A little surprise, fun to watch. I also got to watch, what was it? Only God Forgives on Netflix last night, which was a really interesting watch. I watched another video review of it, like the Chris Duckerman video review of it on YouTube afterwards, because after you watch this movie, it's kind of like, what did I just watch? There's so much interpretation, and it's just a very unusual movie. If you have no idea that you're about to watch a strange movie, when you go into it, you're like, what is happening? And I felt kind of lost while watching it. This was definitely a movie that was probably not the best movie to watch as you work, watch as you draw, because I couldn't really watch the screen, and there is a lot of visual storytelling going on. Good movie, I think. I probably am going to watch it again, but was also hearing that it was a very divisive movie. So I don't want to recommend it to you unless you're interested in unusual movies and movies that make you think. It's kind of a dark movie and a little overly bloody and gruesome, but very like personal and raw. I liked it. I just don't know if everybody is gonna like it. You might want to check it out and see for yourself. Don't go on my recommendation, and don't hate me if you don't like it. But yeah, I thought it was very interesting and very good storytelling. At least I had not seen the movie Drive either, but is by the same guy that did Drive, and I need to see that movie. But anyways, I've been listening to tons of music. I've watched Arrested Development, the entire 3 seasons. I've watched the entire 7 seasons of Parks and Recreation while working on this. I've spent so much time on this comic. I'm going crazy. I've been working day and night and morning and afternoon and late night. I just haven't been working early morning. Just last night I worked early morning. It was like 3 o'clock when I went to bed, trying to cram for this deadline. Come on. There we go. All right. So yeah, it's been a very crazy comic trying to do this new page size. I'm guessing that's the reason why it's taken me so long. I'm putting a lot more detail into the artwork, and I think it's so obvious that this artwork is just like 2 steps above the issue 1 or chapter 1 of Wendy Wonka. So you're in for a treat. This is going to be a very visually entertaining story. Let me pull over this. Here's a little preview of another page. This needs a little more work. I got to do the grass and the pathway, but it was a good example of how a fun scene from the story. Okay, so I'm starting to think ahead about what happens after I finish the comic, and I'm thinking about commissions. I will definitely do one commission that I didn't get to like 2 or 3 months ago, because that was like right before my surgery. It's going to be a kind of like a sequence, and it's a diaper kind of related commission. It's by I won't say his name, but yeah, that's one of the commissions I'll be doing. And here, pretty much finished this up. We just need Haley now. All right, so this is pretty much colored. So let's go ahead and color the grass. This will be another little instructional video on how to color grass. This is how I am doing grass, at least on this comic. Need to reselect. I've got this 100 brush, and again, if you ever want to kind of duplicate what I've been doing, you can always go to my gallery in DeviantArt. I'm Okayokayokok, and you can see the description down below the video. You can follow the link to my DeviantArt webpage, and you can find in my gallery downloadable pack of this brush set, so you can follow along and do whatever you want to with my brushes that I'm using. They're not brushes I've made. Some of them are brushes I've tweaked, but I've spent a lot of time collecting them over the past couple of years. All right, so I'm using this big 100 brush right here, and it gives a nice little textured rough texture that doesn't look flat. And so I'm just going to come in here first with a base layer of dark. We're going to go ahead and darken it up pretty good underneath here. And up against the wall, I'm going to also have it pretty dark so it flows into that pretty well. Maybe the shadow area is kind of dark too. Okay, so next I'm going to, oh, I forgot I hit Alt, so I'm going to eye brush. What is that thing called? Water droplet brush, something like that. I'm going to create a little different color. Going to come in a little bit more. And it basically kind of adds like a speckleness to it. Adds layers, and now we'll do a darker one under here. Go much bluer. I was also noticing that Solo, the movie that came out, Star Wars movie, not doing that great. If you were like me, that's kind of good news. I'm excited that it's not doing well because I boycotted the movie. I'm kind of hoping that this boycott actually had some effects and might change the way they do the movies, because I'm not happy with the Star Wars movies they've been making, except for Rogue One. I have to say that. But all right, we get to the colors. We need to add a little spots over there. All right, so there's some grass. That's one way of doing grass. I like this way because it's just kind of a texture and layers of texture. This is an orange slice. I don't know if you've seen The Godfather, but that's a reference to that. Okay, so now we need to do this path, but I'll do that later. That's kind of a boring thing to do. We've got all our characters. Pre-order is coming out tomorrow. Wait, I'm sorry. Pre-order is already out. The final thing is coming out tomorrow. This is a huge comic for me. It's 17 pages. I don't know how I'm going to get the cover done with the time I've got, because I just do not have time to do everything. I've not been able to add sound effects and music to the audiobook that is coming with it. It does come with an audiobook on the final release. Pre-order doesn't get the audiobook until the full release is out. But if you pre-order, you will get the audiobook. It's sent to you from Gumroad. And if you'd like to order this comic, go to my DeviantArt page, follow the link down below the video in the description. That link will get you to the pre-order, and you can get into the world of Wonka. This is going to be a 6-issue series. I'm excited to bring it to you, and I'm excited to be working on it. It's going to be a fun series. Thank you for watching. This is Okayokayokok, and I will see you next time.